So we live in an age of the internet, right? We live in the age of where anyone can use the internet and just Google shit or just go on Twitter. Sometimes you're gonna find fake shit on the internet. Well, I mean, that's about 50% of the internet, really. But what I find so jarring is that there are some people that they literally don't know how to use the internet. So the reason why I'm saying this, because I literally just got into like kind of a little argument with someone who came on one of my videos saying, "Oh, I've been watching this closely, and you've been spreading false information." Blah 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 blah. I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't been spreading false information. I've been basically repeating what everyone else is saying for one thing. Two, I've actually been seeing this with my own eyes, both on Twitter and on other videos that do address these issues, right? And I'm also giving you my own opinion, but they are based on facts and actually based on things that actually happen. So, and here it goes with Ron Toye. Someone didn't believe me that Ron Toye and Tie Beard. Earlier, I said T.Y. Beard because I thought that was an acronym, but apparently his name is Tie Beard. So I apologize if I said his name wrong, but I'm really glad to entertain people in that aspect. But anyways, let's get back to the topic. So for some reason, people don't believe me when it says Ron Toye had been sending out these tweets and Tie Beard like responded, and that for some reason people just don't believe that the Kick Vic side is like doing this. So I don't know if you don't know how to use Twitter or the internet, but I can go ahead and show you and walk it through it. I'm not trying to be a pretentious asshole. I'm not trying to be an asshole. In fact, I'm actually a nice guy. At least that's how I see myself. I mean, I don't think I'm, really like a good guy. I do stupid shit sometimes, but I'm not an evil person for one thing. And I do actually have sympathy for other people, especially actual rape victims and actual victims of sexual assault, which I believe in this case there have been none. So, anyways, like I said, I'm gonna say it again. I'm not trying to be a pretentious asshole here. I just want to show you just to get people off my back for a moment. So, here he goes. No, he isn't. You trolls think I'm luring up was an offensive move. Sorry, it was defensive. He knows the skeletons he has hidden that are coming back to haunt him. And then Tiebeard says, "We will be in touch." Boom. I don't know how much more information you need, but there you go. And I don't know why people didn't believe me when that was happening, but there you go. So let's go back and see some more tweets. And immediately he responds is, "I don't give a rat fuck what you think of me. And yes, go ask your fucking mom what she thinks of your pathetic opinion." Now, there is something I have learned recently about this whole Vic Mignogna thing. Not about the situation, but when it comes to law and hiring lawyers. Now, I've been looking up some advice about the whole situation and seeing what other lawyers have been saying about similar situations like this, but if you want to go to court and you want to win in court, the number one thing you should do is shut the fuck up. What do I mean by that? Because sometimes you might say the wrong thing in public. We all say things in public, and sometimes we say the wrong thing that we shouldn't have said before. And so what this does is that when you get angry and you go out in public and you're in the process of being sued or you're suing somebody and you say something in public, whether you're doing on Twitter or someone captures you on video, whatever. And also that's why when you get pulled over by the police and they ask you for your ID, you can show them your ID or you can refuse. You have that right. But you can also ask them, am I being detained? You don't have to answer any questions by the police. You don't. That's a right you have. And there's also a reason for that, and it's a legal reason. If you are suing somebody or in the process of being sued, the number one thing you should do is shut the fuck up. And that's where the Kick Vic side is failing. They are saying so many false allegations, and they're saying so many things on their side that they're going to make themselves lose the argument in court. Just by simply showing, look at this Twitter feed. Look what these people have been saying about me. Oh, look over here. Look on this Twitter feed and Facebook. People try to make false allegations of me. These people don't know when to shut the fuck up. And they have no idea that they're shooting themselves in the foot. Oh, you offend me, so I'm going to send your tweet to Homeland Security. People, if you're in the process of being sued or suing somebody, the number one thing you should do is shut the fuck up and listen to your lawyer. So, again, I'm not trying to be a pretentious asshole here. This is just basic law knowledge. Like, at least what I've been looking up and researching about this whole thing. Because, I do try to see both sides. I try to see what the Kick Vic side is actually saying and what I Stand With Vic is actually saying. And so far, it ain't looking good for the Kick Vic side. I'm telling you what, they're shooting themselves in the foot. So, here we go. Another from Ron Toye. Toye, I don't care what your name is. I'm right here, buddy. Want to know what I really feel? No PR bull. It's hard to say. I'm stand with victims, but then support a friend. But I am one account over a long career. It comes out after he posted a video of Vic mounting him. I am proud of Neil and how he's handling this. Okay. So what is he talking about? Over here, he blatantly, basically, this is in a way a threat to Vic Mignogna, and this doesn't help the kick Vic's side at all. Like, if Vic were to take this in court and they just showed them this tweet, that doesn't help their case at all. This helps Vic's case. So if you don't get on here and tell people to back off the fuck off Monica, we're going to have a problem. We will be forced to take you to court. I am tired of this shit. And you know what? You have done all these women. Silence is not consent, motherfucker. Your choice. Well, he has the right to remain silent. And again, that's where these Kick Vic supporters just don't understand. They just don't fucking understand. Sorry, that's my computer making that noise. Nothing I can do about it. So let's go back. Let's look more. And again, the reason why I'm showing these Twitter things is because people don't believe me. For some reason, they fail to use the internet. I don't know why. And over here, they're trying to ban YouTubers, right? They're already trying to ban YouTubers, which is fucking weird. Like, okay. He actually thinks these people will get banned from YouTube. He will be banned from YouTube as well. It's sad because people are talking like they know information and just sound plain dumb. It's clickbait. It's disappointing to see people so mad and being hateful to a lady who was assaulted versus being upset at Vic. He admits he messed up. No, Vic never admitted he messed up. He said, I am sorry if I offended anybody. I'm sorry if I made people feel uncomfortable. He never said he was sorry that he assaulted anybody. No, he never admitted to that. He said, I didn't know that people had this animosity to me. That was it. But of course, people on the Kick Vic side are going to come on this video and they're going to say me, no, Vic never said that. And no, we're going to be at this again. Trust me, we're going to be at this again. So I don't know where they see and think that they have the power to ban YouTube videos. They could probably get videos, I don't know, a little trouble, but you can always appeal that and say, hey, I have the right to say this, whatever. I'm not using anyone's image. This is just my opinion. But also, if you go on YouTube, about 50% of YouTube is videos like this. So it's whatever. Oh, look, here's Vegeta. Thanks for the tweet. I'm screenshotting it and send it to my attorney and law enforcement. I will not be harassed. Have a nice night. Is there any more by Ron Toye? Oh. And then over here, okay, I have something else to show you. So another rebuttal I have to say is that people didn't believe me when, for some reason, the Kick Vic side is begging to not be sued. And like I said, I don't know how people don't know how to use the internet, but you can go ahead and look on the internet and you can find so much information. And like I said, I'm not trying to be a pretentious asshole. I don't see myself as that guy trying to hurt people's feelings. I don't try to hurt people's feelings. That's just not me. But anyways, here we go. This is Be There. And this is from someone that accused Vic. Here we go.
There have been revelations about stuff, rebuttals about stuff, and hopefully reflections about stuff.
But unfortunately, the dialogue has turned divisive and disrespectful, and most recently, dangerous. There have been threats, real threats, threats that are both unhelpful and unhealthy, but also irrational and illegal.
But wait, we don't do that.
That's not us.
We're nerds, not bullies.
We don't threaten each other.
There's no place for that here in Nerd Paradise.
We are a family.
We nurture each other.
We share with each other.
We celebrate each other's weirdness.
We lift each other up and we protect each other.
We are better than this.
So remember, be good.
Be nice.
Be aware.
And most importantly,
be there for those in need.
Be there.
Be there. Be there.
Be there.
Be there.
Be there.
Be there. Be there.
Be there.
Be there. Be there.
Be there.
Be there. Be there.
Be there.
Be there. Be there.
Be there.
Be there.
Be there.
Be there.
Be there.
Now the problem I have with this video is that it just comes off so insincere. You can tell that they have rehearsed this same exact script multiple times before starting the video. And I have to admit that
okay, I'll stop right there because that's his video. And this is from Hero He Hi, whatever his name is. You can go on his YouTube feed, you can find this video, and he explains it, what's it about. So there you go. There's my 2 rebuttals. And I don't know why I have to do this, right? So this Be There, I'll just give you a bit of a rundown. A couple people on the Kick Vic side, like, they don't want Vic to sue, so they're trying to slow it down. They're trying to get him to not pursue any legal action because they know they have nothing on him. At least that's what I'm assuming, right? So, yeah, if you want to know the full story, you can go on this video and click it. And like I said, I have no idea why I have to do these rebuttals. I have no idea why I have to explain myself when the power of the internet is so awesome. You can click on a lot of things, type on the keyboard, whatever. You have YouTube, you look at hours and hours of internet. So when people come to me and said, oh, you're wrong, you should stop spreading false information, blah, 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 blah. Like, this doesn't help your case, blah, 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 blah. The people on the I Stand With Vic side are harassing people like Monica Real, Ron Toye. Well, no one was really harassing people, at least at first, at least to my knowledge. And when I saw this whole thing on Twitter, no one was harassing anybody. The first thing that happened was, are you okay? Can you explain what happened? But when the whole backlash of Monica Real having a mental breakdown, it was like, okay. And like I said, I have no idea why I have to explain this when you can use the power of the internet to find lots of things, and it's amazing. And again, I'm not trying to be a pretentious asshole. I have to say that over and over because I don't see myself that way. I don't think I'm necessarily a good guy, but no, I think, you know, in a way I am kind of an asshole, but I'm the type of asshole that, well, if you do something wrong and you try to hurt my friends, I'm gonna be the asshole that punches you in the fucking face. No, I'm not threatening anybody on YouTube or anything like that, or Facebook or Twitter. I'm just saying, I'm just that type of guy. And like I said, I just don't want to be pretentious about it. But what I just find so jarring about the internet is that how people just don't know how to use it. Like, and people are like, oh, you're spreading false information, you need to do this and that. And when I mentioned the Shane Holmberg thing, and I mentioned that Shane Holmberg was like, oh, he didn't get in trouble for hugging people. And like when Shane Holmberg was on his YouTube feed with Nick Krita, and all that stupid shit he said it plain as view, and he basically admitted to, oh, we were trying to get rid of Vic, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Vic is not going to sue Comic-Con, blah, blah, blah. Well, like I said earlier, I don't know if Vic is actually going to sue Comic-Con. That's something that's not on me. I don't have that knowledge. I didn't look that up, so it's whatever. But, yeah, you can find lots of things on the internet. It's so easy to Google. It's so easy to look at videos. There's so much information to get out there. Granted, you might run into some false information, such as people trying to Photoshop fake photos of Vic being this sexual monster, or using other women's photos with Vic to make him look like a sexual monster. Yeah, there's some fake shit on the internet, and that's how this whole thing backfired. You say that he assaulted you guys, but then you try to make it worse than it actually is. You actually have people on Facebook and Twitter saying, oh, let's make some photos and make it look like Vic is worse than he actually is. Like, I'm responding about the photo of Vic putting his arm on that girl's side, when someone suggested you should make it Photoshop where he has his hand on her shirt so they can't say that it's not a bad photo. And that is basically falsifying evidence. That's lying. And that's something the Kick Vic side just doesn't understand. This whole thing with Monica Real and everyone involved would have been easy peasy for them had they just shut the fuck up. But they didn't. They're just digging themselves in a grave and shooting themselves in the foot. And like I said, I actually have been looking up some legal advice because I was curious like how this all falls under legally. And the number one thing that you should do legally is shut the fuck up. And that's what the Kick Vic side just doesn't understand. From what I'm seeing in my perspective, no one's really harassing these people. These people are the ones coming out and saying these stupid shit. If they just didn't say anything, if they just stopped talking, people would stop talking about it. I don't see anyone really going anywhere like near their Twitter feed. They're going on their Twitter feed just to see what they say, and then they have a backlash of it. But every time like, oh, let me say something, I'll teach them, oh, they call me a beta male, well, fuck you, blah, blah, blah. No, just leave it at that. You know why? Because we live in a world where people are going to say shit, whether it's true or not. We live in a world where people are going to hurt your feelings, and you have to have some thick skin. People might say some rude things, but that doesn't give you the right to be an asshole about it. That's something I learned in life. People will always be rude. There will always be assholes. But there will always be good people out there. I have it in my heart, in my gut feeling, that the good will always outweigh the bad. And that's what I'm going to stick to. So anyways, guys, that's the end of my video. That's all I wanted to talk about. And like I said, you guys can always use the internet. And I wasn't trying to be pretentious about it, but that's just the truth. Anyways, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, or leave a dislike, or even tell me to fuck off in my comment section. It's whatever. We can still be friends. We can have arguments, and, that's it. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.